Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Jambar News Magazine. I'm Matt Sautler, and if you don't know me, you do now. Every Tuesday, doors open at 4 p.m. for Penguin City Brewing Company to host Bartell's Take on Tokyo, a spin on a former Japanese restaurant in the Mahoning Valley, Cannes Tokyo House. Justin Bartell, owner of Bartell's Take on Tokyo, offers Tokyo-themed dishes at Penguin City every Tuesday night. Bartell's Take first opened in January 2024 as a way to honor the Dao's Tokyo House recipes. Bartell said he is proud of his business and wishes to expand it, but doesn't want to replace Tokyo House.
And I don't want people thinking I'm trying to be Ken or try to be Tokyo House. He was one of a kind, you know. I can't mimic him completely, you know what I mean? But I just want to try and keep his food alive and try to keep people reminiscing about the Tokyo House.
Bartell completes catering orders and pop-up events around the community. He's also expressed his desire to run a food truck. This desire came true as Bartell's Take ran their first food truck for the first time in February. Bartell has had great success with the Tokyo House menu and plans to continue producing it as long as people in the community are requesting it. The Williamson College of Business Administration is hosting the third annual Shark Tank event. The competition allows YSU students to pitch an idea to local entrepreneurs acting as judges. They then decide how to divide the $10,000 prize among the winners. Jackie Ruller, director of the Excellence Training Center, said the competition can be an important learning opportunity for contestants.
I think anybody that can just get up, present, and get through it, they learn so much. And the nice thing about this is there is a requirement that they work with a mentor.
The deadline to apply is March 1st, with the event taking place at 5:30 p.m. March 20th in the Williamson Hall Auditorium. Students at the YSU History Department are working on an oral history project documenting the Kilcawley Center. Alumni are being interviewed regarding their memories at Kilcawley, looking as far back as the 1970s. The interviews will be transcribed and available for public use. When finished, the project will be available in a digital repository through Mogg Library and university archives.
I thought this would be a really good opportunity for current students and alumni to connect and share their memories and their experience about Kilcawley and this place before it undergoes renovation this May.
The project is on track to finish in May. Bai said she is hoping for an exhibition on campus next semester. Last Friday, Penguin Nights took place in the Kilcawley Center from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Students had the chance to partake in various activities such as Not Your Granny's Bingo, casino night, karaoke, dance parties, and relaxation at the spa. Buffet-style food and mocktails were served, and local musician Tommy Lee Thompson performed a tribute to Elton John live in the hub. The event marked the final Penguin Nights held inside the Kilcawley Center before construction begins on a new student center in May. Canadian indie folk rock band the Strumbellas are no strangers to success. From their 2012 debut album to their 2016 smash hit Spirits, the Strumbellas have been a regular fixture on the indie rock scene for over 10 years. Now, as they entered their 16th year of touring and performances, the Strumbellas rocked the rock boat. Starting in late January, the band was invited to perform on the Rockboat Cruise Line, which featured other acts such as Walk the Moon and Sister Hazel. Strumbella's violinist, Isabella Ritchie, said the rockboat was a fantastic experience for the whole band.
We're super excited. We've never done anything like this, and it's a really great opportunity to collaborate and meet with other bands, and we're bringing our families out. So it's just going to be really a lot of fun, a big party where we've got 3 different sets we're going to play. They're all a little bit different. So it's just a great opportunity.
The Strumbellas will continue touring internationally throughout 2025. Their music can be streamed on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Last Thursday, Penguin City Brewery held the first night market of 2025. The event ran from 5 to 9 p.m. and was both family and dog friendly. Each monthly market spotlights a different nonprofit, artist, and workshop. The nonprofit featured this month was Gateway to Better Living, an Austintown-based organization that works to help those with intellectual and developmental disabilities live their best lives. The featured artist was Michelle Helier, a Boardman-based artist who specializes in mixing materials in an abstract way. The featured workshop was Sip and Paint with Brianna, where an instructor talks attendees through a painting while they enjoy Penguin City crafted drinks. For those who want to learn more, you can check out their Instagram for a weekly schedule. The WCBA has long been a hub for student innovation. One such student has taken the step to create a tech startup. Ahura Kakinhad, finance sophomore, is the co-founder and CEO of Havenbridge Technologies. The company seeks to create an AI-powered robotic arm to meet the needs of disabled people. He said it was his brother's disability that initially prompted him to undertake this venture.
And we always had this idea of like AI, robotic arm that could be used as an assistive device, especially like addressing like individuals with disability. That was my main focus, which initially was inspired by my older brother's disability.
Kakinahad said he co-founded the company with his friend, Riza Paravasi, within his first year in the U.S. When comparing current robotic arms and their price tags, Kakinahad said he hopes to make his arm an inexpensive option. He now looks to the WCBA's Shark Tank, where he hopes to win and receive the funding to build his first prototype. Editor-in-Chief John Ostapowitz and Jambar reporter Carlisle Hanchard recently sat down with YSU President Bill Johnson to discuss his first year in office and his plans moving forward.
This year has absolutely flown by. It's hard for me to believe that here in just another month or two, we're going to be almost halfway through my initial 3-year contract. But a lot has happened over the last year. We saw enrollment last fall, 11% increase. That was the highest increase of any university in our state among the 14 major universities. That's pretty remarkable. And it wasn't the most by just a little bit. It was the most by a lot, because many universities are experiencing declining enrollment. You've heard me talk probably many times about population decline in our country and fewer students, both public and private, high school seniors that are preparing to go away to college, uncertainty about whether they want to pursue a 4-year degree. All of those kinds of things are making it exceptionally difficult to get enrollment numbers. But for some reason, and I gotta believe it's because people just see the value and the quality of the education that's delivered here at Youngstown. I'm very, very thankful that over 1,000 former Eastern Gateway Community College students have come to Youngstown State. We've set up 60+ new programs to accommodate them. I love hearing the reports when I travel around the country, whether it's Washington, D.C. to meet with our legislators who control so much of our funding and policies that affect higher education, whether I'm going there to meet with them or traveling around the country to meet with our alumni from time to time. I'm constantly amazed at the reports that I get of graduates from Youngstown State University that are making such a huge difference, not only here in our region, but around our state and around our nation. We're the last university in our university system in the state to either build a new student center or renovate the one that they have. And we have a great legacy in Kilcawley. We're not about to replace it, but we're going to do some facelifting on it, and we're going to put some new makeup on that building. So We're going to be continuing to do the same things, managing that construction project over at Kilcawley. That's going to be a big deal because it's going to be done in phases. We're not closing the building all at one time. I mean, if we did, we could probably get this thing done in a year, right? If we could close the entire building. We can't do that because that's home away from home for 12,000 plus students, not to mention the faculty, the staff, and the community partners that use that building for meeting space and engaging and interacting with one another. Look, I've never paid attention to the naysayers. If I had done that, I would have never left the farm. You know, whether it was a drought or whether it was a fungus or a disease that killed the crops, if you faint and fall back when you're faced with negativism, you'll never go anywhere in life. Life is not about the troubles that you find yourself in. Life and success is about how you pick yourself up. There were a lot of people who put a lot of energy into demanding that I leave politics out of doing my job here. Now that there's a political issue that they're interested in, they suddenly want to know what I have to think about it. And I thought Congress was crazy, right? That's not my job. I don't work in the state legislature. My job is to make sure Youngstown State complies with the law. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Any legislation, I don't care what it is, I don't care how good it is, every piece of legislation has unintended consequences. It has some good and some bad. By the way, that's the nature of diversity and inclusion. Guess what? You don't always get your way. I don't always get my way. But we learn how to take the best of a situation and work together for the common good. And that's what we're going to do here at Youngstown State. I'm not going to comment on Senate Bill 1 because it's not done yet. It's a work in progress. We don't even know if it's going to become law. It could, but if it does, I can tell you that Youngstown State will do whatever we need to do to comply with the law and address the challenges that it presents to us. But here's what we're not going to do. We're never going to change our mission and our vision to enrich lives, enhance futures, inspire people to be better today or better tomorrow than they were today. And that means supporting our faculty and our staff and our students to open debate on all sides of an issue, mutual respect, where everybody feels valued and feels heard.
That was a very insightful interview. Unfortunately, that's all we have for the Jambar News Magazine. I'm Matt Sautler, and as always, if you don't know me, you do now. Stay safe and have a great spring break, Penguins. When I'm back.